Well, what you've got is a very big welcome to Simon Jordan's World Cup News Week 2 to your imbecilic set of preposterous little Burks. Thanks for joining me. And what we've got to say today is the narrative. The narrative is that the bleeding Belgian Waffles have been eliminated from the World Cup. Ta-da! It's terrific. It really is amazing. And this is what happens when you refuse to back the courage of your convictions and you appoint bleeding Bert from Sesame Street to be the coach of your team to go to Qatar for the World Cup. And what you've got, and I caught up with a little shiny-headed, horrible little Spanish Burke after elimination from the World Cup. Roberto, how does it feel to be an absurd little failure and get the second best team on the planet knocked out quicker than a bleeding boxer with no arms?
Simon, I've got to say it, this is the most sickening, most horrible feeling I've ever had in my football career. It's the worst feeling ever. I feel so sick, it's devastating.
Why? Because you've bottled it again, haven't you? You've crumbled again. That's all you gutted, you obtuse specimen.
No, Simon, because this means that my football managerial career is over and I'm definitely going to have to go back to Everton now. Nobody deserves that, no.
Well, you reported so, you preposterous unibrow, shiny-headed little Spanish Burke, and the Germans will be on the flight with you as well, because I'll be the same pet, you bleeding Venus Schnitzel-eating Burks.
This is a complete embarrassment for German football. Not even to get out of the group stage. I'm ashamed to be German. But they can still have a large portion of my big German sausage if they want. Because they must be so hungry.
Well, Walter German Pratt. Now, speaking of Pratt, Lionel Messi has decided to go and get a quick payday. The little preposterous little Burke, he's refused to back the courage of his convictions and decided to go and get some money and go and play in bloody America for Inter Miami for Lord Horrible Slimy Becks. Now, why the bleeding egg would the greatest player who's ever played the game of football want to go and play for bloody Gary Neville's even stranger-looking brother Phil? And it's impossible to be stranger-looking than Gary, the little bum fluff-lip little Burke. But I caught up with a man working in the States to get his opinion. Uncle Fester's stunt double, Wayne Rooney. Are you excited about Messi coming to your crap league, you potato-headed imbecile?
Yeah, look, Simon, I'm 50% sure he'll do really well, but the other 70% tells me that he'll really struggle because, you know, the Brazilian players always do when they come over to France. But look, I think that he'll learn a lot from the second, you know, best right back in the Neville family. So I'm sure he'll enjoy his 3 weeks at Inter Miami. So.
Into Miami? You can't get into a bleeding conversation, you complete utter creature. Well, what a pathetic moron he is. Now talk about the English. The English are getting rather excited, aren't they? Oh, we've got to win the World Cup. Oh, look, we beat Iran. And 11 bleeding sheep shavers. Oh, bloody hell, calm the hell bloody down, you preposterous set of Burks. Just take a settle back. You've got to think about this. They've got to play some big teams now, you complete bloody nation of Burks. But of course, I caught up with the slab-headed majestic beast, Harry Maguire, who head for Senegal. Now listen to me now, you large cranium-headed moron. Do you think that Burke Southgate will stick with the same team?
Yes, so look, Simon, you know, I think that everyone knows that, you know, Marcus Rashford and Phil Foden were absolutely amazing when they played. You know, they were so positive and creative. They were absolutely amazing. So I think it's absolutely 100% that they're definitely going to be on the bench and we're going to go back to 17 at the back. So, but look, you know, I'm just delighted we were playing Senegal and, you know, we've managed to avoid the African team. So.
Well, what a humongous-headed tart. Well, that's enough from me, you imbecilic, preposterous set of Burks. I'll see you next time for Simon Jordan's World Cup News. And please, 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 please remember, you complete dollars for dollars preposterous set of Burks, I saw on Crystal Palace, you know.